up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Beats are with a massive QSMP reaction because the wait is over. We finally have ourselves a brand new, or for the first time, a QSMP president, and we are about to check out Quackity announces the new QSMP president on QSMP. I'm beyond hype for this, fam. I can't fathom what's gonna happen next and who's gonna be brought in, because again, remember, whoever the president is gets to bring on a new person. So I'm beyond hype for this chat, but before we jump into it, why don't you show Jetmo some love by subscribing to their channel, and if you enjoy my reaction, smash that subscribe button because it greatly helps. But enough talking, let's get to reacting and roll that bomb ass intro.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats. Woo -woo. Oh, hello, Mr. Quackity. Tell us who won.
Hello.
All right, this video is 21 minutes. I guess it's not gonna happen right away.
Oh, I'm very naked right now.
Hey, Royer!
Mejor.
What up, Royer?
I'm very naked.
Put some clothes on, brother.
No problem. No problem. Mr. Royer, it is so good to have you in this interview today. How are you? Now, you didn't run for president. Would you mind explaining to us why?
Why? I am here. What the fuck, man?
What?
Well, no, you didn't run, but you didn't run for president.
Huh? Yes, one time, 2, 3, a little bit. In the Solid Castle? 2 times?
3 times you ran for president in Selbit's Castle?
Mr.
What?
Royer, can you give us your opinion on this electoral process?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh. Okay.
I am so good. What is going on, dude?
Dinos lo que opinas del proceso electoral.
Okay, Quackity, maybe I need to break it down. Dude, what is going on,
Thank you so
bro?
much, Royer. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your words. Some of the
Quacky's
things
like,
you said
man,
there
a
were
man of
little
many words. Thank you.
controversial. We
Next.
wish for
Jose,
future reference
lo
when you say
siento.
things
I'm
like
sorry.
that.
I'm sorry.
Don't
I'm
worry.
so
Any
sorry.
final message to those who wanted you to run?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, guys.
Okay. We're done. We're done. Okay, bye. Next.
Eres
It was a
un
pleasure.
I want the
pendejo.
results.
It was a pleasure.
Me estás
Fue
haciendo
un
ver
gusto.
como pinche imbécil
It's like,
aquí
what
frente a
the
todo el
fuck?
mundo.
What are you
Fue un
doing,
gusto.
Thank you so
bro?
much.
It was a pleasure, guys. It
We
was
love
a
you,
pleasure.
Royer.
I know. Yes, I know.
Thank you so
We
much,
know
Royer.
too. We love
appreciate
you.
your time. We appreciate your passion, and the
Thank
Federation
you.
loves you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much to everyone here. I really appreciate your time, your effort, and of course, you're welcome to stick around.
I'm
for
ready.
the rundown.
I'm ready. Who won?
Ladies and gentlemen, the next part of this production and this process is to find out who the next president of the QSMP will be. Cucurucho, can you put like epic music or something that'll make me like rock hard, like some good shit there? Yeah.
Pause. That was a little sus, Quackity. A little sus.
I want to hear it. I want to feel it.
That's what she said.
This is like for sleeping. Like, Cucurucho.
Nobody's listening to Quackity. This is
What's
so
Cucurucho
weird.
gonna choose for the epic music?
Que chingue su madre el Quackity.
How the fuck did that even get through? Okay. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go through the rundown of the votes. I've been sent several documents here
Let's go.
that talk about the voting process. Now,
Oh yeah, because
this
there's
is a
different
very
ways. They voted on each other.
a
We got to
very
vote,
interesting
and they had a
part of the
leaderboard
process
of
because we
accomplishments.
and we visualize how many people are truly passionate for a process of this nature. So let's get started with the very first slide that we have here. If we can pull it up on the screen, Cucurucho, the very first slide. That's no, wrong one, wrong.
This ain't who won, is it?
One, Cucurucho. We have the there you go, that's the one.
What was that?
We
Oh, I think that was
have a
for
total of
like the
203
accomplishments.
203,000 community total votes.
Wow.
203,000 people.
Chat, I wonder, do you guys remember how many people voted for the Dream SMP presidential election? I think that one was quite a bit more, wasn't it? I think that was that around 1 million or something?
Got together, had an account on Google, signed in, and voted for their favorite candidate.
I mean, that's impressive, though. That is impressive, dude.
1,000 votes. By the way, for anyone worried, that past leaderboard was just one of the votes. We're gonna see it. That's not the final result. Don't worry.
Okay.
We actually
I was like,
made
did
sure
they
with
leak that,
Kukurucha not to
dude? Did
show
they
you the
just
final
mess
result.
up?
So that's not the final result. Don't worry about that. We'll get to that in a second. However, 203,000 total community votes. That is insane.
That is.
Now we would like to see
it's impressive.
right here in this process the language participation percentage. This is very telling about the process and about the passion and about many other things. Kukurucho, can we bring up the language participation slide? That would be
Quackity,
slide number
Quackity's
4.
just right. He's just a little guy. He's just a
So
little
here
guy.
we see the following. We see that in
Anyways.
language participation percentages, Mr. Kukurucho, slide number 4, Mr. Kukur. There you go. Language participation percentage. We had
Huh? Bro, I would have thought English and Spanish would have dominated this. Holy cow. And that's because they've been on the server the longest. English got last. Even more French voted. Holy cow. Impressive. Portuguese, my Brazilian homies.
Portuguese speaking people voting for 48% of the total votes. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Half of the
I don't
votes
think
for
Bad
this
Boy Halo
election,
won,
so
chat.
around, a little under 100,000 people were Portuguese-speaking people, and that is insane. 48% of the vote.
That is
came from
impressive.
them.
Really impressive.
From the French-speaking people, we have 18% of the vote. For Spanish-speaking people, we have 17% of the vote, and for English-speaking people, we have 16% of the vote. Now, many might think that this is very determining of who's gonna win the election. That's not true. That's not true. Remember that despite if you speak Spanish, you can vote for someone who speaks Portuguese, or you can vote for someone who speaks French or English. This is not a determinant of anything, which is what we'll get to next.
Not a
So
determinant
let's
of
go
anything,
ahead
chat.
and pull up the slide number 5, Mr. Kukurucho. This is what we're talking about. 88% of the Portuguese-speaking people who voted, 88% of the votes went to one candidate. For the French-speaking people, we had 96% of their votes to go
dude,
to
that
one
is
candidate.
crazy.
Even more than Portuguese-speaking community. The Spanish-speaking community, their 43% of votes, the large amount of votes, went to one candidate. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Very
and for
interesting.
the English speakers, 45% of their vote went to one candidate. And we're about to reveal which candidates this went to a little further on. So very interesting stats we're dealing with here. First and foremost, I want to say how incredible it is to see these stats and how incredible it is to see
The involvement,
the different
dude. It's
ways,
epic.
The communities have participated.
I'm ready to
in
find
this
out who
election. I think
won.
it's very telling.
Come
I think
on.
it says a lot. And in the future, I can't wait for it not to be 4, but to be 6, and maybe 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 30. I don't know. We'll find out.
How often will we do this? What, once a year?
Next up is Kukurucho. If you can pull up the slide number 8, we're gonna go through each type of voting.
Oh, yeah. So,
Kukurucho,
see,
can
this
you
is
put
what
me
I
on
was
the,
talking
like,
about.
Big screen, so I look all super fucking like sexy and stuff for the. There you go. So we're gonna talk about the types of voting. So there are 3 types of voting, as everyone is aware. We have leaderboard voting, community voting, and then we have creator voting. So all of these constitute a percentage of the vote, which means if a creator wins on the leaderboard vote, that doesn't necessarily mean they win the election. That just means they get a percentage of that vote.
Of the leaderboard
Same
vote.
with the community votes and same with the creator votes. Kukurucho, can we go back to slide number 8, please? So we have here leaderboard voting. Leaderboard voting, for those who don't know, takes 2.5% of the votes per category, adding up to a total of 15% of the total votes. And the categories
Defense, community,
are defense,
communication,
community,
wealth, security, and
communication,
diplomacy.
Wealth, security, and diplomacy. This accounts for 15% of the total vote, which one of these candidates will be taking. Next up, we have Cucurucho. Can you show us the results of the leaderboard voting? We would like
think that's
to
what we saw
show
earlier.
you guys
Yep.
who won. No, Cucurucho, no. Well, yeah, that one, but like we'll show that one later, Cucurucho. For this one, it's gonna be number 9, leaderboard voting. Silly Cucurucho. So we have the leaderboard voting here, and it goes.
Yeah,
as
Bad Boy
follows.
Halo
Phelps
dominated this,
had,
dude.
The highest score in community. Cucurucho, what did you do to these graphs? I'm confused. Ignore the insight. Phelps had 1.14% of the total
Yeah,
leaderboard.
you see that? Highest score in
15%.
community, highest score in
Mike had
community.
5.15% of the total leaderboard voting. Forever had 10.77% of the total leaderboard voting.
Dude,
12
Bad Boy
had
Halo
19.35%
dominated this.
of the total leaderboard voting, and Bad Boy Halo had 63.59%
Wow.
of the total leaderboard voting. Which, as you all may know, that means people who play the game more, who defeat more mobs, who do more trades. Bad Boy Halo no-lived the shit out of QSMP and got 63% out of the 15% of leaderboard voting.
Let's
and
go.
he won first place in that category. Bad Boy Halo, you gotta give yourself a round of applause. Those are very, very impressive numbers. Now remember,
Yes.
and don't freak out, these are just leaderboard votes, which means it only constitutes 15% of the total vote, which together, at the end, we will put together and find out who took most of the
Oh,
votes
I'm
here.
ready. I'm ready. Stop
And just a
stalling.
quick reminder, remember the inherent process of presidency of QSMP. The inherent process is competitive, but know for a fact that all creators get along very well. They love each other. Therefore,
much,
I don't
so
want to
much
see any
love.
crybaby little bitches in the chat saying, why did your guy win? Why did my guy not win? Remember, this is a lighthearted
Crybaby
process.
bitches.
It's Minecraft, so keep that in mind.
Crybaby
Keep it respectful
bitches.
and always keep that in mind. If your candidate does or doesn't win, take it with a lot of humility, because at the end of the day, this is just a little
Come on.
a
Come
little
on.
process, a block game. So keep that in mind to everyone in the chat. Cucurucho, I need you to pull up slide number 10, which accounts for community voting. So this is where you guys come in. This is where you guys made accounts, voted through the forums, and we got
203,000.
35% of the total vote. The community is allowed 1 vote per individual, and they are entitled to 35% of the vote, which will be proportionally distributed to the candidates according to community voting results, which is a total of 35%. Let's go ahead. and take a look
203,000 people
at
voted.
Who took the largest community vote? Now remember, first place doesn't mean that they take the whole 35%. It just means that they take
due
most
to
of the
the
35%.
due to the
So
percentages
keep that in mind.
of who voted, I think it's
Cucurucho,
got to be
will you
forever, right?
please Pull up slide number 11. So at last place we have Phelps at 1.93%
Whoa, he
of
told
the
us!
total 35%. Then we have Mike with 3.68% of the total vote.
Sheesh.
Forever with 51.17%
I knew Forever would get it, dude.
of the community vote. It's
Just with what was it? 48% of all votes came from Portuguese?
Of the community vote, and Bad Boy Halo with 9.62% of the total community vote, which amounts for 30.
I got a feeling. Well, again, the biggest percentage comes from who voted on each other. So I'd say right now, definitely, and it's not even close, Forever definitely has the advantage here, but we don't know how the content creators voted yet.
35% of the total vote. These are incredible numbers here.
Incredible.
Remember, these are not
Incredible.
decisive of who gets the win here, but of course, whoever
Again,
gets
it's
the
only
most,
35%
whoever has
of the whole
most,
vote.
This is these are very important stats. Wow. This is just incredible. I cannot
Just
believe
incredible.
the stats we are looking at today. This is so
Incredible.
exciting. This is so exciting. This is so great. Wow, this says a lot, this means a lot, and I cannot wait to get to the final results here. But before we get to the final results, we are going to the type of voting that carries the most weight, 50%.
The content creator vote.
And that is, my good friends, this Cucurucho, you titled it wrong, but slide number 12, Cucurucho. That is not community voting. Ignore the title. That is creators voting. Now, this is a part where diplomacy gets involved. How good are you convincing other members of the QSMP to vote for you?
Get 2 votes each.
It's a very interesting question. How do you convince other members of the QSMP to vote for you? You gotta treat them nice. You gotta be nice to them. Or maybe you threaten them with fucking crazy ass rules saying
You
that
better
don't
give me
vote
your
for
vote!
I'm gonna make sure that when I'm president, I'm gonna shit in your house, outside your house, inside. I'm gonna break all your fucking shit.
All over your house.
You don't know.
Big dookies.
You don't know. That's
all
the
over.
wonders of diplomacy, is how you will go on about it. But creators hold the biggest power when it comes to voting. They hold 50%.
A lot.
15%. That's insane. That's insane. So let's see how these votes were distributed. And once again, I gotta preface this with all of you, is that these votes and the percentage of votes are not indicative of anything in particular. This is a fun process.
Yeah, give us a
This
good
is
idea of who won,
lighthearted
though.
Process. This is a process which all creators who are involved in this get along with, and if the creators get along, there's no reason for the communities to take this in a bad way whatsoever. Now, keep in mind, from the creators that voted, you had to be talking to the creators out there. You had to be convincing them to vote for you.
Lay it on us.
Cucurucho, can we look at slide 13?
This will be interesting.
We have Phelps with 0 votes, and there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, if I had known this, I would have voted for you, Phelps. I was just voting for like the
Whoa. This might be closer than I thought it was gonna be, dude. Because remember, Bad Boy Halo won the leaderboard thing by a lot, but that was only 15%. But then he didn't get much. I think he got, what, 9% of the community? But he got the most creator voting. And he told us, ooh, it's gonna be close.
I don't know. I should have voted for you. Anyways, Phelps with 0% of the 50% total votes. Mike with 6% of the total 50% of votes. Forever with 31.25% of the creator votes. And Etoile with 25% of the creator votes. I love you, Etoile. I love you. Sorry, 5,000.
Yeah, Etoile.
And Bad Boy Halo with 37.50% of the share of the 50% of votes. That's crazy.
37.5% of the 50%.
Absolutely wild. It seems
Drum
to
roll.
me, ladies and gentlemen.
Are we up
It
next?
seems to me, ladies and
Come
gentlemen.
on.
This is gonna be a very, very tight race.
I agree.
This is
Between
gonna be a very
Forever
tight race.
Etoile
And
Bad Boy Halo.
Interesting. This is gonna be interesting. Cucurucho, can we go to the leaderboard scene where we can take a look at the final results of how this is gonna look? Let's go to the leaderboard scenes. So in the leaderboard vote, we have Bad Boy Halo with a total of my eyesight is pretty bad here.
63.59%.
Stream. The leaderboard vote, Bad Boy Halo takes 63.59% of the leaderboard vote. Etoile takes 19.35% of the leaderboard vote. Forever takes 10.77% of the leaderboard vote. Mike takes 5.15% of the leaderboard vote. And Phelps
See, dude,
takes
here's, like, again,
1.14%
Bad Boy Halo got a lot of this.
The leaderboard votes. Very, very interesting. Can we take a look at the next graph here? Not the winner, not the winner. The next graph, Mr. Cucurucho, please. The community vote ends up looking like this.
See, here's where I think it might hurt Bad Boy Halo.
9.62% of the whole community vote. Etoile got 33.59% of the community vote. Forever takes 51.17% of the community
Over
vote.
half.
Mike.
Over half of the 35%.
68% of the community vote. And Phelps with 1.93% of the community votes. Ladies
Next.
and gentlemen, I don't think any of you realize
Next graph.
what a close election this is gonna end up being.
I do. I'm
I
ready.
myself, I'm not actually
on us.
aware of who the winner is. But these are incredible.
I'm so impatient, dude. I just want to know. Tell me why.
Let's take a look at the final graph, which is creator votes, and see how it ends up
See,
looking.
dude, this close, bro. Except for Phelps and Mike.
The creator votes are as followed. Bad Boy Halo with 37.50% of the creator votes. Etoile with 25% of the total creator vote. My gosh, I'm getting all giddy and excited. This is such an exciting thing. Forever with 31.25% of the creator vote. Mike with 6.25% of the creator vote. And Phelps with a 0%. Now, Phelps might have not gone and tried to convince more creators. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. It's
Nothing wrong.
it's what I
Next.
I try to convince people for like fucking violence and shit. I'm an
Yeah, you
asshole
did.
for that, now that I think about it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very close race. And there is a lot of mathematics involved, a lot of
So much math.
votes counting involved. For me, it was even difficult. I was like, these are so many fucking numbers. Ladies and gentlemen, before we announce the next president of the QSMP, know the following.
I'm just ready for it, dude. Just tell us.
I was gonna say the Federation, but not the Federation. The whole reasoning for a political race and for a process that define choosing the
Quackity's
next
messing with us.
and propose a very new member of the QSMP. Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's go.
it's the person who had a less percentage of votes than the person in first place. Cucurucho, put the
Dilo.
epic music. Put the epic
Dilo,
music.
mierda,
Put the-
dilo.
cállate, Roger. Suspenseful music. Bad Boy Halo with 31.66% and Forever with 35.50% of the votes. Cucurucho, show them the winner, and the next president of the QSMP
Wow.
is Forever.
Congrats, Forever, let's go!
Is the next president of the QSMP. Congratulations, Forever! Congratulations! You are the next president.
Let's go. Oh, wow. Abrupt
Hello?
ending. Let me bring you in, Sauce Gang. Dude, that was so close. I was actually really shocked at how close that was for 3 people. I mean, Etoile was in there. Bad Boy Halo was really close. Forever, baby. Dude, I'm so happy. Let me know, chat, in the comments. Did you guys want Forever to win? Who did you want to win? What do you think this means? Who's Forever gonna bring on? I can't wait. I'm beyond hype for this. Show Jetmo some love by subscribing to their channel. And if you enjoy my reaction, please smash that subscribe and like button. It's absolutely free and it greatly helps out the channel. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, it's Eat, Sleep, and Make Beats. And as usual, be kind of that's all I got. Boom. Got the love for the Sauce Gang. Peace out, chat. Bye.